Okay, roll with me now. Roll with me. I think that a relationship with God is like a marriage between high school sweethearts, between two people who met in high school and ended up getting married and they were together for life. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Just roll with me. Roll with me. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Ruthina Porterfield, God's favorite, and I want you to get to know him. So click on that subscribe button and meet me here every 7th, 17th, and 27th of each month so that you can get to know the one who loves you more than you can fathom. Okay, let's jump into the video. Okay, so my mom actually told me when I was little that high school was going to be the best years of my life. And that's actually one thing that she was right about because high school really was the best years of my life. And it's not because I was the most popular person in school because trust me, honey, I wasn't. In fact, our high school really wasn't like that. No, my high school was the best years of my life because I had the most fun, I had the best of friends, and I met my first love there in high school. It was so bomb, so good that I actually wrote an entire chapter about him in my book. He's scattered throughout, and okay, yeah, it's a whole thing. Maybe that was just a plug for the book, but he's all up in there. If you're wondering whether we stayed together or whether we're together now, the answer is no, we're not. Am I sad? Maybe. But though we didn't stay together, I know several couples that did meet, fall in love in high school, and end up married. And as I got older, I had the privilege of watching their relationship evolve from that high school love to marriage and that relationship. And then as I got closer to God and our relationship went through its ups and downs, I was looking at their relationship and our relationship and going, this is us. I'm going to take you through it. I'm going to take you through it. Now, when you get to high school, it's a whole lot of people, a whole lot of new people. Just like when you enter the real world, it's a whole lot of people. And there's always this one person that everybody knows, right? There's this one person that everybody talks about. Some will talk positively about that person, some will talk negatively about that person. You'll always meet someone who claims to know that person personally, right? Well, that's what it's like with Jesus in the real world. You come into the world and you go about life and you hear about him because everybody has heard about Jesus, right? Everyone has something to say or some type of opinion. You'll hear some people talk about him positively, some will talk about him negatively. You'll meet people who claim to know him personally. But here's the thing, do they? Anyway, let's say in high school, you happen to end up in class with this person that everybody has been talking about, right? So now you get to see them up close. You get the chance to see if they are who everyone else says they are, or you get to see the real person, right? You get to see if they interact with people in a certain way. And because you're in class with them, you'll have to interact with them yourself. You'll have the opportunity to meet them. They'll present themselves to you. Well, that's how Jesus kind of does with our lives. We will be in a situation or a circumstance, maybe by ourselves. You might read a book or have a conversation with someone, but there'll be an opportunity for him to introduce himself to you. There'll be a chance for you to see if he is what everyone else has said about him or if he's something completely different just for you. And when that introduction happens, this is where it gets good. All right, you have met this person, they've introduced themselves to you, and you are interacting. and you find yourself intrigued by this person, watching them do stuff, listening to them talk, and you realize there's something different. There's something different about this person. There's something so different about this person that I think they can make my life better. So you decide to invite them into your life. How do you do that? You exchange numbers, emails, you talk and you text, and you tell them how you feel. And you start talking a little more and spending time together. And before you know it, a relationship has developed. Well, guess what? That's basically the salvation process. The whole getting saved thing. You meet Jesus, say in church or a conversation or whatever, and you start watching him in your circumstance or your situation or around you. You listen to what he's saying and you realize, something different about this Jesus person. It's something so different about him that I think that what he is or what he has can make my life better. So you decide to invite him into your life. How do you do that? You tell him how you feel. You tell him, my life will be better. I know will be better with you in it. Will you do life with me? And he will always, always say yes. So now you're in this new hot new relationship and you want to tell the world about it. Or maybe everyone around you can already tell that there's something different about you. They're like, yeah, she got a new man, or he got a girl. And you want to spend all your time with this person, and you might even be getting on some folks' nerves with this new relationship. Well, that's what new Christians tend to be like. They get all excited about this new love that they've never experienced before, a genuine love, a real, true, authentic love, and they want to tell the whole world about it. Or maybe everyone around them can already tell that there's something different about this person. And yeah, they might even get on some folks' nerves with this new relationship after spending all this time with this person. Well, don't worry, because at some point in every relationship, the honeymoon phase will be over. Time will pass, a storm will come, and it will make you question that relationship. Yes, it will make you question your relationship with God. And that's where the rubber meets the road. Here's the reality: people change. You hear this all the time in marriage. I changed, or you changed, or I didn't sign up for this. Well, the difference between a relationship with God and a relationship with people is that God never changes. Now, you might mess up. In fact, you will mess up. You'll make some mistakes, but God is big enough and He is full of enough grace and compassion to love you through your changes, to love you in spite of your mistakes. See, God isn't going anywhere. There's nothing that you can do to make Him stop loving you. So, like in any relationship, there are things you have to do to make it work, like communicate, pray, spend time with each other. And I know that may sound crazy, spending time with someone that you can't see. How do you do that? Well, I will have a link to a video that I did on how you can do that, how you can spend time with a God that you can't see. But hear me, a relationship with God, with this Jesus, with this person that everyone talks about, a relationship with the one who loves you more than you can fathom, is a relationship worth having. In the meantime, if you missed any of the video verses that were in this video, they will be in the description box below. I encourage you to read them for yourself. Don't forget to check out the Meet My God podcast that's available on all your favorite podcasting platforms. It's a wonderful way to spend time with God for yourself. It's also available on my website, RufinoPorterfield.com, where you can also buy my book or book me to speak at your next event, retreat, conference, whatever. And of course,